All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are strapping in for a cosmic journey through the state of AI. Our star chart? It's the latest report from Bessemer Venture Partners. We're going to map out this wild new universe where entire galaxies of innovation are just starting to light up. So let's start where it all began, with the AI Big Bang. You know, the team at Bessemer just nails it with this opening line. It perfectly captures where we are right now. The huge, chaotic explosion is kind of settling down, and we're starting to see the first real shapes and structures form out of all that dust. But it's also a great reminder that there's still a ton of mystery out there, a lot of dark matter we haven't figured out yet. So, first stop on our tour, let's get a handle on this new era. After that big bang moment when ChatGPT was released, we've now entered what the report calls the first light era. The fog is finally starting to clear. And you know what? For the first time, we can actually see clear patterns of what success in this new world really looks like. And this right here is the core idea. We're shifting from that one massive explosive event into a time of actual creation and structure. So think of it less like a chaotic free-for-all and more like we're watching a new universe get organized, where the rules for winning are literally being written as we speak. And let's be super clear, this isn't just some abstract hype. This number, over $1 billion, that's how much Bessemer, by themselves, has already poured into AI-native startups. I mean, the sheer scale of investment is staggering, and it's a huge signal that they believe this isn't just a trend, it's one of the biggest technological shifts we've ever seen. Okay, so if new galaxies are taking shape, we've got to learn how to spot the stars that are lighting them up. And what's cool is the report breaks it down into two totally distinct types of successful AI startups that are really defining this new cosmos. On one side, you have your supernovas. These are companies growing at a speed that, frankly, we have never seen before in the history of software. Then, on the other side, you've got shooting stars. Now, they're also growing incredibly fast, but they have really strong product-market fit, which just means they've proven beyond a doubt that customers are desperate for what they're selling. They look a lot more like the durable, built-to-last software companies we're used to. And when you look at the actual numbers, wow, you can see just how different these two paths are. A supernova might pull in an insane $40 million in its first year, but look at that gross margin, around 25%. That tells you they are burning through a mountain of cash to get that growth. A shooting star, on the other hand, is on a much more sustainable path, with way healthier margins and efficiency. It's really a choice between launching a rocket and hoping it gets to orbit versus building a skyscraper brick by brick from day one. So what this all means is that the old playbooks for growth are getting tossed out the window. For those shooting stars, the old gold standard for software growth, triple, triple, double, double, is being totally replaced. The new benchmark is Q2T3. That's quadrupling your revenue for 2 years straight and then tripling it for the next 3. The speed of the game has just fundamentally changed. Okay, now that we know how to spot the stars, let's zoom back out and explore the galaxies themselves. We're talking about the key markets where AI isn't just showing up to play, it's completely taking over and rewriting the entire rulebook. Now, to really grasp this revolution, you have to understand the old world first. For decades, business software has all been about systems of record. Think of your classic database or CRM. Their main job was totally passive. They just sat there, storing and organizing your information. Kind of like a digital filing cabinet. But AI is kicking off the era of the system of action. This whole new breed of software doesn't just hold your data, it actually uses it. It automates your work, it makes sense of all your information, and it actually drives results. It doesn't sit around waiting for you to do something, it does it for you. And the advantages here are just massive. I mean, we're talking about getting these systems set up 90% faster than the old clunky software. Moving all of your company's past data, it used to take months, now it can happen in a single day. And the end result is the potential for a 10x return on your investment, which makes sticking with the old stuff almost impossible to justify. This whole shift is especially powerful in what the report calls vertical AI. These are AIs that are custom built for one specific industry. For years, we called sectors like law or healthcare technophobic. But was that really fair? The truth is, the old software just wasn't smart enough to handle their super complex, language-based problems. Well, AI is finally cracking that code. And you can see it happening right now. For example, in healthcare, you've got Average automating clinical notes to help fight doctor burnout. Or look at the legal world. Even Up is turning days of painstaking manual paperwork into just minutes by automatically generating demand packages. You see, these aren't just small improvements. They are complete transformations of how work gets done. All right, let's grab our telescope and take a peek into the future. Based on everything we're seeing right now, where is this AI universe headed next? Bessemer lays out a few really bold predictions for what's on the frontier. The first big prediction is all about the next evolution of AI, autonomous agents. These are the AIs that can actually go out and do things for us. But for them to be truly useful, they need a home base, a place to operate inside our digital lives. So the big question is, where is that going to be? And the prediction is the browser. It's actually the perfect spot. I mean, think about it. It's where we already do most of our work. It can see everything we're doing across all our tabs and different apps. It can basically act as this universal control panel for our entire digital world. Get ready, because the next browser wars are going to be fought over who can build the best home for our AI agents. So we've watched generative AI completely take over text with tools like ChatGPT, and it's getting insanely good at images with things like Midjourney. That naturally leads to the next big question the report asks. What's the next great creative frontier that AI is going to conquer? The prediction is that 2026 will be the year of generative video. Models like Sora and others are getting so good so fast that we're about to hit a tipping point in quality and accessibility. This is going to totally reshape things like entertainment, marketing, and education because it's going to collapse the cost and complexity of making amazing video content. And of course, whenever you have all these new startups moving at light speed, you have to ask the classic question, what about the giants? What are the massive incumbent tech companies going to do to avoid becoming dinosaurs? They're going to open their wallets. The big prediction is a huge surge in mergers and acquisitions. These legacy giants are going to realize it's just way faster to buy this new AI innovation than to try and build it from scratch. So get ready for a wave of consolidation as the old guard starts acquiring its way into the future. So after that whole cosmic journey, let's bring it back down to Earth. We've toured the galaxies, we've peeked into the future. So what are the most critical, most actionable things you need to know if you're trying to build something, invest in something, or even just navigate this new AI world? Here it is. This is your guide to the AI cosmos. First, you've got to build systems of action. That means products that do things for people, not just hold their data. Second, the way you win is with memory and context. You have to understand your user's world better than anyone else. Third, the browser is the new canvas. It's the place to build these incredible new agent experiences. And finally, remember this. In a world where AI can create almost anything, your unique human taste and judgment becomes the ultimate superpower. And the report ends with just these two simple, powerful words. The map of this AI universe is still being drawn, right? The frontier is wide open, and the opportunity is just immense. Now's the time to build.